Aye, aye, still got my bad eye, look. Been to see a doctor about it and he said give it time. Anyway, normally by now I'm bringing you a drilling video of the maize going in, or something like the cultivation of the maize and stuff, but it's not happening at the moment. It's been so wet, there hasn't been any drilling yet, and the maize seed is still here in the bag, look. There it is, still waiting to go. So I am still waiting. Let me get back out of the shed here, it's a bit gloomy in there. Still waiting to drill. And it's just because we've had so much flipping rain. It's gone from dry, where I really wanted rain, to, do you know what, I don't want it anymore. And it's been too wet to drill. But I started making a video of what I thought was going to be the cultivation. So I did a little video about a week ago actually, where I was driving along the field just to check if they'd done the cultivation. So I'm going to show you that, and then I'm going to have a little catch up at the end, because even though we've not drilled it, we've been out metal detecting, we found a few little items, so I thought I'd just share with you what we found. So here we go, here's the video of me checking out the maize field after it's been ploughed. You will also, what is quite interesting, I'd like to see this, there's a rear discharge muck spreader on show in the neighbours field. So at least I've got a bit of machinery for you. So anyway, crack on and look at this, and I'll be back after this just to show you what I got in my hand. Well, the ploughing's done on the maize field. I'm here now. We had a lot of rain over the weekend, and the ploughing had to stop for a little bit, but it started again now. Oh, that's thunder, I think. Blimey. Look at the weather. I mean, that's it. It's been all over the place. Look at that cloud. And there's Mr. Pheasant over there. Where is he? Hello. I bet he's loving it out here. Well, I mean, you can see, I'm not sure whether they've been over it with any cultivation. I don't think they have. I think it's just been turned over. So it's basically waiting. I mean, it's probably been too wet for them to come out with the cultivator, but that'll be happening soon. Said this before, there's stones out here, some big stones. So we'll hopefully catch up with the cultivation. I'm not 100% sure when they're coming, so I don't know whether I'll see the cultivators, or whether I'll just be seeing the drilling, or whether I'll just be out here and it'll all be done. We'll see, but anyway, they're cracking on with it. Oh, it's a little bit of China. Look at that. Look at that. I'm just looking over the fence where they did the silage making earlier. It's quite interesting, there's someone else ploughing down there, look. That might even be Terry who was ploughing for us. Everyone's cracking on. But if you see here, they're putting muck on here now, look, on where they did the silage making. They're actually over there doing a muck pile. Let's see if I can get a bit closer and have a look. Quite interesting to see this, because he's using a rear discharge muck spreader, which I don't normally see. We got our old side flinger. This one's going to be chucking it out of the back. So we'll have a look at that as it goes. But he's loading up. It must be nearly loaded now, I would have thought. Get a lot in there, mind. Very windy. I might have put some music over there if it was too little windy. Go on, that's a full load. Is he getting more on? Oh no, he's off. Here he comes. I wonder if I'll get covered in muck. Here it goes. Clever bit of kit that, isn't it? Oh, that's fresh. Right, well that's it. They're muck spread out here. I've done my muck spreading on our maize. I reckon that'll be played for maize soon. Probably, I'm just in the middle of the road, better get out of the way. Probably after ours, because ours is played, but they've got a lot of muck to put on yet. But interesting to see a rear discharge muck spread. I don't get to see those very often. Ours is side unloader, like I said. Right, so whether I catch cultivation or not, I don't know, but we'll see. But anyway, crack on with the muck spreading for those guys. Crack on. Okay, so that was, I don't know, it might even be 10 days ago now. It's been dragging on, this cultivation. Normally by now it's all in the ground and ready to go, but unfortunately because the weather's so wet, we are behind. The only bonus I could say, I suppose, is the fact that because it's been so cold, the germination is delayed for everything anyway. So even if it had been in the ground, it wouldn't have rushed to grow. But that's going to be a problem in the fact that when we do get it in the ground, we're late. It's going to be late harvest, and you're going into a wetter time, sort of September, October time, which the later you go into that, the more likely it's going to be problems harvesting. But also this wet, cold weather isn't good for our silage, so I don't know how much silage we're going to get in a week or so's time. Anyway, let's show you what I got in my hand. So we've been out metal detecting. A friend of mine went out, not John, but someone else. And we found a few little items. So here's a bit of a buckle. Now we don't know what that is. It's sort of slightly medieval. There's also a coin, but the trouble is our soil is so acidic that the coin is disintegrated. It's probably Georgian. But look, there's nothing you can see on it. I don't know whether you can make out anything on it. It's just, I call that a grot. Probably the best thing though that we found is this musket ball. Now, bearing in mind that's about the size of a 10p, this gives you a scale. That is a big musket ball, and that, if that went to hit you, it's a solid lump of lead. That's really heavy. If that hit you, that would do some serious damage. So that's quite interesting. You know, every now and then we get someone out metal detecting on the fields. We do find a few bits and pieces, a few coins and different things. We've never found anything really valuable, but sometimes the value isn't in monetary terms, but it's in the history. And to think that someone's fired that, but also the size of it, whatever that was going to be aiming at, that was going to definitely kill them. If that hit you, that would, Christ, you know, if that hit you in the head at the velocity, even from a musket, because it was a musket, you know, the ones they'd rammed down, it wasn't in a cartridge, so very old, first early guns, that is massively going to cause a lot of trauma and kill you, or severely wound you. So whether that was for people or animals, I don't know, but you know, if that was for an animal, it's going to be for a big animal. Right, anyway, so there's a few finds there. Hopefully I'll get a video of drilling or cultivation soon, but in the meantime I'm kind of just sat here waiting really. Can't do much more. Look at the clouds behind me now, look, over the farmhouse. Dark rain clouds, look at those. Still not great weather for anything. Right, anyway, just an update there. See you later.